Can you talk a little bit about the feeling of not wanting to be part of society? More than likely, that's a trauma, not wanting to be part of society. Obviously, when you evolve, so as you open up more and more to the subject and your mind opens up more and more, then more than likely old friends and society doesn't resonate with you so much. You know, talking about women or men or what your problems are or this or that doesn't resonate, and you want to more talk about these other things, about non-duality. So I can understand that, but more than likely you also have a trauma associated with it. So more than likely, because otherwise you'd go out and you'd find other non-dual friends and other society and other people to be part of. But I suspect that in that you have a part in you that has issues with society beyond this subject. It's like your mind, like, I'm not denying the fact that when you get into this subject, you can't stay in that identified chit-chat, but I would also explore if you have a trauma related with it. And the way that you can tell that is when you're going out in public and when you're with people, your feelings about it. So how you feel, if you like things or don't like things, if people are afraid or you don't put up good enough boundaries. My little trauma in society, to bring me back to being human on the human level, is obviously the boundaries thing. So sometimes I don't like to do things because of the boundary issue, or like if I go and stay at somebody's house that's really in awe of me from being a non-duality speaker, it's like I'm going to have to assert my boundaries so much typically, especially if they're really an extrovert that gets energy from other people. It's like the whole weekend's going to be about boundaries. So I might pick not to go there, and I might pick to go to someone that doesn't have me on such a high pedestal or something, or that's more respectful of boundaries. So you've got to see what your personality type is projecting and see that it's not true. So I can also see it's not true, but that still doesn't mean I go to the person that keeps pushing my boundaries. So you have to see what's happening to you in society, and you do that by feeling. But understand that none of that's true, and that who you truly are and the freedom you're truly looking for is that in which it's appearing in. But at the moment, what your personality structure is doing is trying to look for freedom in avoiding society. Whereas your freedom, the love that you seek, the safety that you seek, is in your alive presence. So with me, with the boundary issue that I have, I know it's just pleasure or pain, but there is no freedom found in meeting someone that pushes my boundaries or not meeting someone that pushes my boundaries. My freedom is my essence. It's always your essence. But you can see, like, are these feelings being triggered? Is there a desperate seeking to avoid these feelings? Just notice it and acknowledge it. You don't have to change it, just understand it, see it for what it is, and see that who you are is beyond that. And eventually you'll see that it's not even you seeing that a deconstruction's happening, and that seeing is happening all by itself, that alive presence is happening all by itself.